do a quick throwback to move-in day. And then skip ahead to a few years later to this dismantled bathroom. Right after we moved in, we had a huge tub leak that resulted in a waterfall down 3 floors of the house because the pipes were clogged. It was quite a challenge for Rob to fix the plumbing since the pipes are old. We didn't want to tear up the wood floor quite yet, and the tub and sink fixtures were rusted to the units. For a few years, the kids were really good sports about using a leaky toilet with a bottle of hand sanitizer. Let's take a closer look. This sink was leaking, and so they did have some water issues up here before because they had cut out the wood floor. So we did take these wood planks out. When I say we, I mean Rob took the wood planks out and he replumbed the sink so it doesn't leak anymore.
We're missing one brass ring and one of these.
So the sink was clogged, or the sink wasn't draining.
This one?
Right, what happened with this? It's been a while.
I don't remember.
And then you took the sink off, but now we can't get it back on.
Tub wasn't draining. In the basement, we now have a small plumbing supply store. There was still galvanized pipe up here. So that needed to go because that has lead in it. This will be the hot water, like this. And then the hot water line will come into this and connect using PEX. And then this board will go onto the floor. This pipe is going to go into that. Oh, forgot a piece.
These floorboards were already cut, and then you had to cut some new ones from somewhere else.
Yeah, this floor.
But the floor was already cut like this.
So
like we didn't do that.
One of the reasons it's taken so long is I've been finding some pieces of wood floor that I can use to perfectly fill this hole. Then you told me a couple weeks ago that we just need to put boards in. It doesn't have to be perfect.
We just need a working sink.
Eventually we're gonna take all this floor up and tile. Knowing we're gonna do that, I'm not gonna try to match the wood and have it be all perfect and stuff. I want her to have a tub where she can relax and just enjoy herself up here on her 3rd floor suite.
Right, she's the one that takes baths.
And Stella will take baths if it's an option.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's got to line up with a whole bunch of things. Cut these slow because it's all made cheap now. It's very thin. Right, Salem knows all about. Then it cuts it clean.
What does it make? It has like knives inside to cut it?
I think I realized why these leak. See the rubber thing? On the wrong side. S-trap.
Oh.
Makes an S.
Now it does. Before it's just a candy cane. Candy cane, right, Sailor?
Candy cane.
It can't win with the squaredness. This is square. Because I think this wall
It's the walls crooked.
doesn't like it. It's like this.
And then over here, when we first moved in, this tub leaked. It leaked all the way down 3 floors, down to the 1st floor. It was a mess. And so ever since then, we've been trying to figure out, and by we, again, I mean Rob, has been trying to figure out how to replumb this tub because there's not enough space in between the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor for all of the plumbing fixtures that should go in there to make this to code. So we're just gonna kind of leave it, I think, but we did get a new faucet, which is in here, and it's so pretty. Rob picked this out himself and I approve. And Rob did do a bunch of plumbing work in here, so this is new. And it did take a whole year to figure out how to get the old fixtures out, because as you can see from all this rust, the old fixtures were rusted to the tub and they just would not come out. We ended up, as a last ditch effort, trying some WD-40, and surprisingly it worked. And after it's soaked in, the fixtures just popped right out of the tub, and it was amazing.
This is the original pipe, not this pipe, but this one down here. And it's been replaced with copper. It's got to come out or else I can't put the faucet in where it was originally. Putting as much pressure as I can on it with the strap.
To the toilet.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the best idea in the world, but I have to pull it that way, and that's all we got. And if I can just get it in here just right, then I'll be able to cut this pipe.
As you're taking out the old plumbing to put new plumbing in.
Correct.
You're trying to do it through this one little hole.
Yeah, I don't want to make the hole any bigger. This is actually going to be the third time the plumbing's been redone since the house was built. This is the original plumbing, and then this and this were their upgrade when they found out that these pipes had lead in them. This is copper. This is the second generation. They think they put it in the 60s or 70s, but even the copper is starting to develop pinhole leaks throughout the house. So we're going to replace it with PEX. So you're supposed to put in something called a P-trap when you put anything that drains water away. On the tubs, it has to be below the floor. You need at least 6 inches for a P-trap because that's how deep they are, but this is only a 5-inch gap in the floor. I think this is supposed to just be an attic.
And that's why old houses put tubs on a platform.
Yes, and maybe one day that's what we'll do, but that day is not today. I was just thinking about a conversation I had with another guy yesterday, because when you sit in the tub, you can look out the window. And if I were to turn it around, which is what I wanted to do, so that I could hide the pipes, which is what he did in his first house, then you'd be looking at the wall. Who wants to do that? You want to look at the window?
You want to look at the toilet.
Well, I don't think they thought that part out. You know, I have to just saw this part and nothing else. Victory. And it's lead, right? It's just a rust. It's just Legos for adults.
The goal of this bathroom makeover is to make it functional so we have another working bathroom. We're quite aware that this isn't 100% the right way to do it, and we're okay with that. Down the line, we'll completely gut the bathroom, redo all the plumbing, tile the floors, and put drywall up. In the meantime, we're just so grateful to have another working bathroom. Stay tuned and subscribe to see the full makeover very, very soon. Bye!